What's up guys, it's Oblivious Gamer here, and this is my impressions on Phantom Breaker Omnia. Phantom Breaker Omnia has been a game I have been looking forward for quite some time. I liked a lot the character designs, the mechanics relating to the hard style, Omnia style, and quick style, the music, and personally, I even have been having a ton of fun playing it. It can be very frantic, crazy, and you can just be having a blast. However, as much as I enjoy playing the game, I just can't recommend it to everyone. Now, before I continue, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. Phantom Breaker was a game that originally came out in 2011, first for the Xbox 360 if I'm not mistaken, eventually came out to arcades as like Phantom Breaker Another Code, then a updated version known as Phantom Breaker Extra was released later on. However, all of these versions were only released in Japan. Now finally we have the game officially here in the West, and it was released as Phantom Breaker Omnia, which is an updated version of the game. It features all the fighters from Phantom Breaker Extra, in addition to 2 new characters, a remix soundtrack, a new fighting style called Omnia, balance adjustments, and the ability to play through stories of both the original and Phantom Breaker Extra. The game has a good amount of single player content, to be honest. First, there is like a story mode, which you can play as different characters, and their stories is told through like a visual novel style, and a lot of the characters actually have decent length story. Like, it's not something that is over in 10 minutes. So that is definitely great. Then there are single player modes, which include arcade, score attack, time attack, and endless battle. So when it comes to what you can expect for single player content in a fighting game, there's definitely a lot here, and it's quite good and enjoyable. I think for me it's mostly the story mode because it's not an amazing, story, but it's definitely more fleshed out than when it comes to like the story mode for some fighting games, especially those that like are in this tier of budget. I like the character designs and the way that they are animated. However, I do feel there is some differences between the newest added characters and the original ones. The newest ones feel more 3D-ish. Like, I don't know if I'm describing it correctly, and maybe it's just me, but there's just something off when you start comparing the older characters versus the new ones. Fighting in the game can actually be very fun. It's hectic, the hitboxes are insane, and I do enjoy a lot of the characters playing as them, trying out their moves, trying to combo and connect stuff, and also how each style plays into, the game. So definitely here is a blast, and you will be having fun. For the online, sadly, I wasn't able to play matches. Currently, at the time I tried playing matches, I just can't find any. And every time I try to play ranked matches, the game either crashes or freezes. I have seen people play it online on streams, and so far it seems fine. It's what you can expect for a delays-based netcode game, and people are having fun, which I think that's the most important thing in the end of the day. If you're having fun, then I think nothing else will matter. Now, I do think the game has some problems, especially towards beginners. For starters, training mode does not feature a way to look at the command list without having to leave the mode and go into another one. Yes, I'm aware the inputs are simple, but that doesn't mean they couldn't have added a more simple way to check the moves from each character. I know the company working on this game doesn't have a budget like an insane amount of money to just throw, but I do feel if they were able to add a new style and balance the game, they could have added a way to see the command list in training modes, something more intuitive. The second problem is there's no tutorial mode, which, again, going back to what I said about the budget that this company has, I understand there are constraints on what they can do. but I feel asking new players to read a PowerPoint to learn the game will definitely turn some people off. For me, I'm fine trying to, read this. I don't mind going into a Discord server to learn, or even watch videos that they put out to learn the mechanics. But that is me. I have to consider others, and I don't think a lot of new players are interested in doing that, especially those who are trying the game for the first time. And then another problem is the price and the date. And no, it's not because the game is $39.99. I think the price is fine. The problem is tomorrow Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is coming out, and it's originally $10 cheaper. It has a recognizable brand, which is the Persona brand, and it's made by developers Arc System Works, who everybody loves their fighting games. This is just my opinion, but I don't think it's smart to release your anime fighting game close to a high-profile anime fighting game. Personally, I think they should have released the game in April or later, because this is just gonna hinder their sales. Right now, like if a friend asked me, hey, any new anime fighting games that I should check out, I would definitely say Persona 4 Arena Ultimax before I say Phantom Breaker Omnia. Whereas like maybe, if we were in April or May, since there's no like anime fighting game coming out during those months, if somebody would have asked me then, I would have said, hey, you should check out Phantom Breaker Omnia. But right now, it's in a hard spot. Personally, I like this game a lot. I have been having a blast, but there are just some decisions that make it hard for me to recommend this game right now, especially for newcomers to fighting games and people who, are undecisive with this game, especially with a bigger and more known anime fighter on the horizon. I would say if you have been interested in the game from the start, I feel you will most likely have fun and like it. But if you're somebody who has been very undecisive, I would say wait for a sale. In the end though, this is just my thoughts. I am wondering though, what do you guys think? Have you been having fun with the game? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.